So, Bala, let's talk about the MQC of the week.
Yeah.
So, your question was like, what causes injuries and how do we prevent injuries?
Yep.
Was your question. I think you mentioned it was a terrible tools, right?
Terrible tools. Doing something.
Yeah,
You
do
know?
something. And then there was a lot of interesting responses from our runners.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you want to talk about it?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. So I had given us a teaser.
Yeah,
I said, by doing something,
yeah,
running typically risk of injuries increases.
yeah.
So the two teasers I gave was running too much, running too soon. So let me hear from you, like why would running too much cause an injury?
Because you're not doing the proper training.
Yeah, you're not ready for it.
You're
right?
not ready for it.
I think that's pretty simple, straightforward. If
Yeah.
your body is, trained for running just 3 miles,
Yeah.
and you get all enthusiastic and
Yes.
then go and do 10 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just illogical. You will get injured. You can't, if you do stupid things will happen to you.
Yes.
It's pretty simple,
Straightforward,
right?
yes, yes.
Straightforward.
Yes.
The second thing that I'd given as a teaser was running too soon. What do you think that is?
Because you're not given enough time for your body to develop.
Correct. That means you are doing CP, like a run walk right now.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at all of them running strides.
Yes.
You're like, what the hell, man? My coach hasn't given me strides.
Yeah.
I want to improve the neuromuscular connection.
Yeah.
Let me do strides.
Yeah.
Definite injury.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're running it too soon. Your
Too
body you have to wait for a
Yes.
body to develop. So
Yes.
that was the two things.
Yeah.
The other one I wanted to say in the third one is running too often.
Running too
That
often.
means, right now, if you think about it, we have 3 weekday runs and we have 1 long run.
Yeah.
I always say there is a method to all of this sort of madness. That's why it's called a structured running.
Yeah.
Why don't we run 7 days a week? We can always run 7 days a week.
Yes.
There are folks who do a lunch run and then they go and do an evening run. There are folks like that. If you go to Strava, you will see that. And then on your enthusiasm, you're like, what, let me kind of do those things as well.
Yeah.
Those are all running too often and you will get injured as well. So you got to think about that. Like there is a reason why some rest days are given, some strength days are given so that your body can recuperate. Idea here is recuperation.
Yes.
So that's another constant source of injury. Running too fast. I mean, I'm sure all of us can agree to that.
Yes.
You tell me, when you run at CP
Yeah.
and one day you decide to push yourself a little bit more, don't you get tired?
Yes, absolutely.
You
yeah.
do, right? You do.
Especially the pace. Some people are even I did the the newbie thing, right? I mean, try to get
Rookie mistakes.
Like you try to get a better pace. You're always looking at the number.
Yeah.
You try to beat it, and you get injured.
You do. So running too fast, because speed is a function of how much load your body is taking on.
Yeah.
So if your base pace is 10:45 or 11 minutes a mile, just for some reason that day you felt amazing, weather looks great, you have a nice set of friends around you, and you say, okay, let me do 9-minute mile.
Yeah.
Just push it.
Yes.
You have an extreme high heart rate. Your force on your body is extremely high. You will have a repercussion of this decision,
Yes,
right? Because
yes.
you've ran too fast
Yeah.
and your body is not ready for it.
Yes.
So mentally, physically, there are a lot of impacts when you run too fast and your body is not ready for it.
Yep.
The other is running too hard. Running too hard means I'm asking you to do a hill run at 3-degree incline.
Yeah.
Okay? You are like, 3 degrees seems silly.
Yeah.
Let me do 14 degrees and then run the same thing. You believe me, there are people who do that.
Yes.
That's like unnecessarily running too hard.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to do a stride of 0.1 mile run, 0.1 mile rest. That's the stride I'm giving you.
Yeah.
And some people are like, why do I need 0.1 mile rest? I will run for 0.1 mile and just do 0.01 mile rest and continue to do this.
Yeah.
This is all trying to do too hard.
Yeah.
And again, when you do too hard, injury will follow.
Yep.
Again, guys, these are all not complicated stuff. These are just common sense stuff. But you will see that the common sense is the most uncommon among runners sometimes, right?
Yes.
And finally, running with too little rest.
Yeah.
Very, very important. Rest is actually a training day.
Yeah.
People think rest is a training off day. I'm saying rest is a training day.
Yeah.
Rest, if you don't do rest, on rest days you act smart and just go and do some other things like cardio workout,
Yeah.
you are actually messing up that training day because your body needs that much of time for recuperation,
Yeah.
especially rest day. That's why it's important that you do after long run. That's why you don't miss a long run like that.
Yes.
If Saturday is a long run, Sunday is a rest day. The reason why it's Saturday is a long run is so that you can have a rest on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
If for whatever reason you do a Sunday run, then go and don't do a Monday run.
Yeah.
Don't change your next week and make a Monday run and do like that.
Yeah.
Or some people think of long run as some kind of a bank account. You know, I missed out this Sunday, so I will try to do it on Monday and do two long runs on a week. All those things don't happen, guys.
Yeah.
If you miss a long run, you missed a long run. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I would summarize as, if you want to avoid running injuries, there are 6 terrible tools that you should avoid. Running too much, running too soon, running too often, running too fast, running too hard, and running with too little rest.
Yes.
That's it. That's what I would say.
TLDR, just stick to the training.
Exactly. Stick to the training, avoid the terrible tools.
Avoid the terrible doses. Yes.
Thank you, Arvind, and thanks for a lovely hosting of this week's Walk with the Coach.
It was a pleasure and looking forward to hear more from you.
Thanks a lot, buddy.